Hi and welcome, I'm Melanie. So recently I made a video on the Divine Feminine's role within the connection, and so today I'm going to be talking about and explaining the Divine Masculine's role because they each have a specific role in this connection. In this video, like I mentioned in the previous one, you may hear me referring to the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine as he and she, but I am meaning the energy, not the gender. So firstly, for anyone who hasn't seen the other video I made, you and your Divine Masculine are one soul. And because of this, you share an energy and a chakra system, but you are the opposite polarities of this energy. Within this energy, there is a negative and a positive, and the Divine Feminine is the negative part and the Divine Masculine the positive part. So what happens is it's the Divine Masculine's role to activate the Divine Feminine. So when you meet and you go through the bubble love phase and everything is wonderful, and then you have soul recognition and the Divine Masculine leaves and you go into separation, that is when the Divine Masculine, by leaving, activates the Divine Feminine, because the Feminine go into what is known as soul shock, where it will feel like severe pain in the heart center. And this is because your soul has recognized itself in the other body, as you are the feminine energy and they are the masculine energy, and your soul yearns to be whole. So this is when you will usually go into ego death and dark night of the soul, because it will cause you to feel so devastated and confused. You will go looking for answers, being the spiritual, more consciously aware twin. Now, as I mentioned, you have a shared energy and a shared chakra system, and these chakras are the energy centers that run along the spine. The Divine Masculine, which is known as the matrix twin, resides in the lower three chakras, the root, the sacral and the solar plexus, which govern who we are in the physical. And the masculine is also represented by the sun, which is the giving energy. So if you think of the sun, it emanates its light and warmth. And the masculine is also represented by the white half of the yin-yang symbol, so the positive part of the shared energy. So the masculine is the grounded twin, if you like, who, because he operates from the lower three chakras, will not be spiritual in the way you are. I'm not saying he isn't spiritual, but not like you are, being the spiritual twin. He will be consciously unaware, or you could say he is the subconscious part of the connection. Both of these aspects of the feminine and masculine are needed within the connection because it's all about balance. So when the Divine Feminine has purified the energy and has aligned with her soul, so she comes into inner union, can he then awaken and start to go through the process, which I want to emphasize will be different to yours. But from my understanding, this can be quite chaotic and intense and extremely challenging for the Divine Masculine. You see, once the Divine Feminine comes into inner union and the masculine has awoken and gone through the awakening process, she magnetizes the masculine back in, because she is no longer in that chasing, needing energy, which causes the masculine to run. And she is standing in her power, and that is attractive to the masculine energy. Then the masculine's role is to then return to bring and kind of anchor the energy into the physical world, so union can happen in the physical. He is the one who brings the connection into the 3D reality by making it tangible, but only once the Divine Feminine has come into inner union by purging and purifying and has anchored into union. Remember, Divine Masculines are the giving and grounded energy, the doing and action in the physical. They are the protector. Both these roles are equally important because it's all about balancing and cleansing the shared energy, because you are the same soul, and so you both have to go through the process. You just have different parts to play, and it won't be at the same time or look the same. If you think about it, when twins come into union, they complement each other. And I know you may not see it that way, depending on where you're on the journey, but one has their strengths in the spiritual and the other in the physical. And as we are soul embodied, having a human experience and living a human life, both are needed for physical union. So to be able to fulfill the joint mission. So that's all for me today. If you haven't seen the other video I made on the role of the Divine Feminine, I highly recommend that you go and watch it, because you will get the overall picture of what both roles are. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Much love. Bye for now, and blessed be.